When the coffin decided, with just the tiniest of clicks as warning, to split open, she didn't know what to expect. Friendly and cute, bobblehead green Martian saying, "I come in peace," or slavering monster with great big fangs and slimy warty skin, intent on seeing if human flesh was a delicacy. Given the possibilities, was it any wonder Jilly raised her shotgun and aimed it at the exposed interior? But, as the interior was exposed, along with its occupant, she didn't fire, although she did stare in slack-jawed disbelief. I'll be damned. Grandma was right. There was life out there, and it was a heck of a lot sexier than expected. Bright blue eyes that held a hint of a glow met her brown gaze and studied her intently. Up, down. He had to be a male with that square jaw, strong nose, and masculine build, didn't disguise his perusal of her, and she fought an urge to fidget. When the alien, because no human ever sported purple skin like this dude, raised a dark brow and smirked, she straightened her spine. She also channeled the corniest line in known cinema. "Come out with your hands up." "And if I don't?" The reply, spoken in a low silken tone, took her aback. "You speak English?" "I speak and understand every language in the known universe, thanks to my upgraded thought-to-speech voice modulator. But that is of no import. You have yet to answer my first question. What will you do if I do not exit my surface pod?" Grandma would have advocated shooting first, asking questions later, but Jilly preferred to think violence wasn't always the only answer. Which led her to another thing Grandma always said. "Men always think with their bellies." Did that apply to galactic invaders, too? "Stay in your pod thing if you want, but it will be your loss because I've got fresh oven-baked cookies and hot cocoa." Without the arsenic her grandma might have laced it with if she wasn't too crazy about the company coming over. Living with Grandma, who went a little insane after Grandpa died, Jilly dumped more than her fair share of suspected beverages and snacks. She'd learned her lesson after Timmy dared to sneak a kiss. Timmy being a boy Grandma did not approve of, given he had no goals in life. Luckily, all he ended up with was an upset stomach, but Jilly learned to watch Grandma carefully after that. Back to her alien guest and roundabout offer to come in for cookies and cocoa. She didn't wait for a reply. She turned on her heel and walked back into the house. Lest anyone thinks she was nonchalant about the situation, her heart raced so fast she feared a coronary. Her hands, despite the outdoor chill, sweated enough to make her grip on the gun slick. And the only reason she hadn't peed herself was because she clenched her kegels so tight she attained virgin status again. Yet she let none of her trepidation show. She attempted to treat her unexpected visitor with a bit of trust because I damn well don't want it said that I started an alien invasion because I was trigger-happy. Determination to not make history didn't mean she was completely stupid. The gun stayed with her as she strode down the straight hall to her kitchen. Any second she expected to go up in a vaporized puff of smoke. Instead, she heard the click of her front door closing. Great. I invited a giant alien inside. Now what? Feed him before he fed on her? I hope he likes chocolate chip cookies and not chocolate-dipped humans.